Hello, my name is Nick and I work at ValueHost, and today I'm going to do a quick video to show off the ValueHost panel that is on all of our managed website accounts. So first you got to go on over to our website and click on Login. After that, choose the Manage Website Link option there. Then it's just a quick username and password. Today we're going to be using a quick demonstration server just for this video. So you just click on Login and here we go. This is our ValueHost panel. It's just for customers of ValueHost. No one else has this. It's just for you and us. So the main page has some quick information for you. Get your order number, the date that your account will expire, and also the last time you logged in and the IP address of the last time you logged in. So keep an eye on that. Right below it we have some quick access URLs for your services here, the location of your website and the location of your database server, also your mail server, and this is the public address of your website here. So, and also over on the right here, you'll notice that we can have multiple servers on one account, so you can just click on them to get to the specific information for those servers, and this is just an overview for your account. Let's move on over to the Web Servers tab. Like I said, right now we just got the one server for this account, so we'll select that and see what we can change real fast. So we've got some nice, easy to use configuration options here, much nicer than trying to edit the configuration files and upload them and download them through FTP or try to log in through SSH and edit them over the command line. Here you just get to set all the quick access important things like the root folder for your website documents, the folder for your CGI documents if you're using those. Also, if you go on down to where it says more settings, then you get to make some changes for your PHP stuff. So you can turn register globals on and off, safe mode, that's important for if you're doing development stuff. You can also change the file size for when things are being uploaded, if you want to override the defaults. So from web servers we can move on over to the FTP tab, and here we get to see a list of who can access your server by FTP. You start off with a default account, but you can add 49 more, so don't worry about creating more accounts for everyone on your staff. Don't let them share one account with one password. It's not a good idea. Give them all their own account with their own password. It's very easy with the ValueHost panel. Moving on over to the Databases tab, we can see that you start off with a MySQL database, and one of the things I particularly like about the ValueHost panel is that if you go on down here, you can get a PostgreSQL database with no problem. Just give it a name, password, maybe even a comment, and bam, hit create and you're good to go. And right down here we've got a quick access link to the MySQL PHPMyAdmin web interface for managing databases. Extremely common, very industry standard way to manage your database. And also if you have a PostgreSQL one, there will be another tab, another link down here for a web-based administration of that. So it's some pretty slick stuff, and I really like this page. This is like my favorite part of the ValueHost panel right here with the databases. If we move on over to DNS, it is a little disappointing. This test account doesn't have a domain set up, so we're just demonstrating what a basic account would have, and by default you don't get a domain. So once you have a domain linked to it, then you'll have more options here. Over here on the email tab, without a domain you can't do a lot, but you still can set up forwarding so that the default ValueHost account that you have here can send to your personal email account or company email account wherever you have it set up. So that's set up there. After email we can go to the cron settings page, and this is another very simple, easy to use interface to setting up cron. So you don't have to log in over SSH and set up your cron tab file. And also another nice thing is that we have little examples down here on how to set up recurring jobs. So cron's pretty useful if you have something you need to run once a day or once a week or maybe once every hour or once every minute, depending on what your usage is. You can come in here and set it up nice and simple. After that we go to SSH. This is where you set up your passwords for your remote login, or if you want to disable it. Currently I have it disabled since this is just a demonstration account. I don't want anyone to log in, so it's very simple. I tell it no, I hit change, everybody's happy. Moving on to the information tab, we have another page where you get to see the important URLs to your account. So we saw those on the original main page, but this also has some more details about it. And also down here we have some very nice tools for troubleshooting any kind of connections. So you can go on down here, and under troubleshooting, if you're having trouble accessing your website or your FTP or your databases and you're concerned, is it a problem on ValueHost's end, or if it's a problem on your end, then you can check this. So if we go to check the web server here, ValueHost will run its own checks, some diagnostics, and let you know what's going on. So it lets you know that the the IP resolved to our server here. Everything's working. It does notice that it couldn't find the index.html or .htm file. That's because I've set this up for PHP. So if you're having trouble and you go through the troubleshooting page on the ValueHost panel, you can help you determine where the problems are. Maybe it's just your client that's configured wrong, or maybe it's a problem on ValueHost's end. So this can help answer those questions. And if we go on over to the statistics page, it'll give you a nice overview of how much traffic and hits and other important analytics that are going on your website. This is just a demonstration account, so unfortunately there's no traffic for it to analyze for you, but this is the interface for it, so this is what you would see. And a great feature, the last one on this video, is the backups. If you go on over to the files one here, you see that we have automatic daily backups going back 7 days for your whole website account. So if you need to roll back, you just pick one day. I need to go back to the 23rd for whatever reason. That's when it was last working. So I click the recovery for June 23rd. Hit it on restore. I got some options. Maybe I just want to restore a single file, but we'll just say full restore. Alright, so then you can see it's in the queue. So once our backup processor runs through, your website's taken care of. So yeah, that shows a good overview of what's going on with the ValueHost control panel. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll do some more later. Thank you and goodbye.